In late November, early December in 2023, my daughter was diagnosed with hepatoblastoma, a bump on her liver. She was treated with cisplatin, a chemo medicine, at Children's Hospital. After 6 rounds of chemo, she was able to get her liver resected, so they cut out half her liver and her gallbladder as well. Upon further analysis, turns out that she had HCC, hepatocellular carcinoma, which is a very aggressive form of cancer. And throughout the whole process, my daughter has always been a very happy girl, but the process was hard for her. It was physically, mentally draining on her and the family. She was able to keep in really high spirits, and she was able to pull through. What's sad is 1 in 6 kids that are diagnosed with cancer do not make it. And there's not a whole lot of studying and research done on childhood cancers. There's much more on adult cancers, and they're not the same, unfortunately. So I have decided to put, I like to invest in stocks and funds, and I've done quite well. And I want to use my experience to give back to other families and kids in need. This past week, my daughter was on her Make-A-Wish trip to Florida. We were in Kissimmee, Florida. We stayed at Give Kids the World. It was an awesome place. Seeing the struggles that we went through, the struggles that she went through, the blessings she was able to have through the Make-A-Wish program and Give Kids the World, I've decided to put a fund together, and I'm calling it the gift that keeps giving. Now, typically when you make a donation to any charity, 100% of that money is used and it's gone forever. I don't like that. I have the idea of taking donations and I'm going to invest them into index funds, S&P 500, SPLG, and SCHD, which is a Schwab dividend fund, and it continuously pays dividends. And I got a couple other in there. So I got FDVV, which is a high yield fidelity fund. I got SPLG, which is the Vanguard, or not Vanguard, it's the S&P 500, so the 500 biggest companies in the United States. And then I got SCHD, which is a Schwab dividend fund. And then I have VIG, which is a Vanguard Dividend Appreciation Fund, which it holds a bunch of companies that have paid dividends and increased their dividends year after year after year. And then also VYM, which is a Vanguard high yield fund. My idea is if you donate money, say you donate $100, that $100 comes to me, I invest 100% of that into the funds. Now these funds, they pay out every 3 months. And those are distributions or dividends. There's a fly in my garage, I apologize. The $100 that you give me will be broken up into all those funds. From those funds distributions, 50% of the distributions will go towards childhood cancer research. We will identify a couple institutes that are highly accredited, and then a portion of that will go towards Make-A-Wish, and then another portion of that will go towards Give the Kids the World. We want to give back. Well, the other 50%, 45% of that, the distributions are going to get reinvested into the fund so that it's helping the fund grow even bigger, so that the next payments are even bigger. And then the small 5% that's left is going to be used for administrative fees, whatever it costs to keep the fund running. Right now it's zero. It's completely zero. So, and I imagine the cost to keep it running will be extremely low for quite a while. Any money that's left over will get, any money that's set aside for fees that's not used will get reinvested in the portfolio as well. So the idea is that your money, instead of just going to a charity once, it'll be invested and it'll continue to spit money off time and time and time and time again. Index funds have been a trusted and true way to make wealth, and it's a very easy way to grow your wealth as well. I want to use what I've learned with my investing, and I want to give back to children and family going through the battle themselves. Now, I call it the gift that keeps on giving. Because your money will always keep giving, always. The only way that it'll ever stop is if America ever comes crashing down and all the business is shut down. If that never happens, then we don't got to worry about it. And if it does come to that, then we got bigger problems on our hands. Now, I'm not very good with these videos. I do intend on making more, so hopefully I can get better. But there's a link below, and I'll put some in the description for a GoFundMe. I have started with $500. I've started a fund, and I ask that you help as much as you can, even if it's $1. $1 would truly help. Anything really helps. I plan on making updated videos every quarter, maybe every couple weeks, whenever something changes, or whenever there's payouts, and especially when we make our donations to the organizations. That's going to be a very big part. So thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for checking out our journey. If you want to see more, you can search Strong Like Ashley, all one word, Strong Like Ashley, and you can follow her journey through being diagnosed with cancer, the battle, and everything after. This account, or this channel, is specifically for the Gift That Keeps on Giving fund. So I only plan on posting updates with the fund, whether, like I said, whether it's distributions or whether it's when we actually give some of the money to the charities, and even when we reinvest it into the fund. So with your guys' help, we can make a world of change. And knowing that your money doesn't just go to one charity and it's done. Your money will be invested, and it will give constantly for the rest of my life, for the rest of my kids' life, and hopefully they can keep it going and even past that. So thank you, and looking forward to changing the world with you guys.